doing?
All right, how about you?
You're good.
Cool.
Can I help you with something?
What was that?
Can I help you with something?
No, I'm good.
What are you doing taking pictures of?
What's that?
So why are you taking pictures of stuff?
I was just taking pictures.
What's your name, bud?
What was that?
What's your name, bud?
Did I do something wrong or something?
I'm just asking. You're taking pictures of stuff, so I'm just asking.
Just taking pictures.
Okay. And I'm just asking what your name is.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay. You gonna give me your name or?
Well, I don't know why I have to. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand.
Just suspicious you're taking pictures of stuff, so I'm just asking.
No, I don't understand, man. Am I in trouble or something?
No, I'm just simply
Okay.
asking if that guy have your name.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't understand why. I mean,
I just told you why. You're taking pictures of stuff.
I know, I get it, but I still don't understand that. Pictures is,
Okay.
I didn't know I couldn't do that,
Okay.
right?
You can take pictures, but I could also ask for your name. That's what I'm doing.
Okay,
I'm just asking for your name.
cool. Asking for my name, I get it.
Okay. Are you gonna give me your name or no?
Why? I mean, why would I if I didn't do anything wrong? You just said it.
I'm not. I'm just asking for your name. You can say no if you don't want to give me your name. Simple.
Yeah, well,
Right.
I mean, if I didn't do nothing wrong, I don't see why I have to give you my name.
I'm
Right?
not telling you you have to. I'm just asking for it.
And that's the answer. I'm saying if I didn't do anything wrong, I don't see why I have to give you my
Okay.
name. You're just taking pictures.
All right. Make sure you read all posted signs.
Shouldn't be a problem.
You
What
hear
was
I said?
that?
Make sure you read all posted signs. Okay.
What do you mean all posted signs?
Okay. Start taking pictures of jail facilities and stuff like that. You can get in trouble for that.
You can get in trouble for taking pictures of jail facilities?
Yes. So, like I said, there's a bunch of signs. I would read them if I was you. Okay, bud?
Like this one?
That's not a jail facility.
Which one is?
Read the signs, bud. All right.
Well, I just want to make sure because I'm going to go take a picture of it right now.
Okay. Well, take pictures of the signs if you want. Read them.
I'm just going to take a picture of the jail facility, though, so you can just point me in that direction.
Well, I don't have to do that either. Okay.
But do you want to? What's your name?
Sergeant Juan Ceja with the Yolo County Sheriff's Office.
Sergeant what?
Juan Ceja.
Juan Ceja?
That's correct.
So, what's the issue? I don't understand why you came up
just
and...
because you put a camera in my face isn't going to change anything, okay?
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it
We've already
is.
finished our conversation. All you're doing
I
is
don't
trying
feel
to
like
bait-
I'm done. I'm just asking
Listen,
what
why
the
you're trying to
problem
bait
is.
me
I'm not
if
trying to
that's not a
bait you. I'm
problem?
asking what the problem is.
That you were taking pictures.
But now you're
And I'm
telling me,
asking
now
for your
you're
name.
telling me, now you're telling me
Conversation's over.
you can't take pictures of a jail facility.
careful
I
with taking
I
pictures of
can
inside jail
absolutely
facilities.
take a picture of a jail facility.
Okay, make sure you read the signs, okay?
No, you make sure you get back in your car and you're dismissed and get out of here. How about that? See you later. You're
right,
dismissed,
have a good
babe.
one.
Yeah, see you later. What a jerk, dude. No need to be a jerk for no reason, man. All of a sudden, it's take pictures of the signs and you can't take pictures of jail facilities and all this nonsense. Huh?
How you doing, bud?
I'm all right. How about you?
What are you up to?
Just taking pictures.
Oh, right on. Any reason?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Any reason for what?
Yeah.
You come?
Just taking pictures. Yeah.
So you're not gonna like talk to me or anything like that?
Well, I'm just taking pictures.
Okay.
I don't see.
Any reason why?
Is there much more information to get? I'm just taking pictures.
Okay. So I'm just asking any reason why. I mean, I'm not being a jerk or anything,
Oh, I get it. And
Okay,
I'm just
so-
saying I'm just taking pictures.
but you're just taking pictures.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. So but what's the reason why?
Just taking pictures, man.
Okay. Why? Why can't you tell me why?
I mean, I can, but I just don't know that there's more information to get after I'm taking pictures. What's the issue?
Well, there
Told
might
you what
be-
I was doing.
Okay.
Taking pictures.
But
Is that okay?
it'd be better
Taking
if we know
pictures of
why.
cars and license plates and
Yeah, but why?
just because.
Because, but see, that's the thing. Do you have an ID on you?
I do.
Can I see it?
Why do I have to show my? Do I have
I'm not
to show my
asking.
ID?
I'm asking if I can see it.
You're just asking if I can see
Yeah.
it? Oh, if I don't have to show it, I'm not. I don't
Okay,
know how
so-
the law works on
alright.
that, but I'm not going to show it if I don't have to.
All right.
Just so you know, this is
Yeah.
county.
This is private
overlay.
property.
So
This
you have
is
to-
private.
You are this. You are.
I didn't know that.
It's open to the public for
There's a sign right
legitimate
there.
reasons. Okay, so technically at this point, just to let you know,
Okay.
all right, once you go past that little area over there,
Okay.
you are subject to search for no reason whatsoever, just for being here.
Mm.
You probably don't want that to happen, do you?
Not really. no.
Exactly. You are required to identify yourself because this is an actual government area.
Okay.
Okay? So what you should do, if you don't want to be like talked to or searched or anything like that, is go stand at the corner. Because then you're not on our property. Because actually, as of right now, I can search you, and anything I find, I can seize.
Is that right?
If it's illegal, yes.
Uh.
And I can show you the sign.
Yeah, could you want to show me the sign?
Yeah, let's walk over.
Where is it? That little one right there?
Right as you come in, it says anybody who's on this property is subject to search and seizure for any reason whatsoever. I can search a car, I can search a person, anything. You don't want that, right?
This is just the sheriff's office, right?
It's everything. It's our jail.
Where's the jail? It's right here.
No.
Is it? Where's the jail?
It's
Over
on,
there or something?
Well, we have the jail, we have our minimum security jail, we have our evidence, we have our boat division, we have our administration division.
So, but this is
an
the administration where I'm at, though, right?
Yeah. But you are subject to search for anywhere on this property for any reason whatsoever.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I'm sure you don't want to be harassed, right?
No, not really.
Yeah. So do what you're doing, but you might just have to do it over there so you don't get harassed.
Is there like a penal code that says you can do
it says
that?
everything on there.
It says the penal code that you can search somebody for being on this property?
Yeah, do you want to go read the sign?
Yeah, I'll
go
check it out right after this interaction.
Yeah.
I don't think I think that's probably not going to hold up in court, but
Yeah.
you can't just search somebody because they're on this property.
Yes.
This is private property? Is that it?
It is private, yet open to the public for legitimate business.
For legitimate business.
Exactly.
Right.
But what I'm saying, though, is you are subject to search. So technically, if we really want to, I can search you and identify you at that point. And like I said, I'll be happy to go read the sign with you, but you're on our property and you're subject to search. Okay, so like I said, it'd be better if you go stand at the corner and do what you're doing. But standing here and you're not telling me why you want to be here or what you're doing yet. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're here.
I told you why I'm here. Taking pictures. Yeah.
Okay, but
taking
why are you
pictures.
taking pictures?
Just taking pictures.
But why?
Just taking pictures.
Okay, now we're going to go another route.
What's the other route? I'm taking pictures.
I'm telling you right now, okay, you're subject to search.
Why would I be subject to search on public property?
Let's go look at the sign. I'll show you the sign.
This is public property.
See, you're being difficult.
I'm not being difficult. I'm asking asking a question is being difficult. How is asking a question being difficult?
Because
I'm just asking a question. How am I? Just let me ask it. Can I just ask the question? How am I subject to search for being on publicly accessible property? Like you said, I'm on public property. I'm not at the jail, mind you. You said this is a whole. No, it doesn't work because anybody can come in here and not be at the jail. This is the sheriff's office, right?
Why do you have the right to ask me questions?
Because you're a public servant and I'm a private citizen.
So you can't answer my questions?
I can if I choose to.
Okay, how about I choose not to then?
But you're a public servant. You get paid to answer my questions. You get paid to serve me. And if you're here and you're talking to me and harassing me like you are right now. But you are. You're threatening to search me and that I can't be here. And you even said this is private property.
I have not threatened to search you at all.
And this isn't private property is the thing.
I haven't threatened to search you at all. Have I made any threats to you?
Well, yeah. You said a couple times we're going to take this a different route. And
what are you going to do?
You know, I don't understand what the issue is here.
I'll go take a picture. I don't have my phone with me, but I'll go take a picture of the sign, and we can go from there. Okay. But this is like I said, you're subject to search.
So I'm sure you can understand our concern that you're over here taking pictures.
No, I don't understand the concern about taking pictures.
You why, and you won't tell me.
I'm just taking pictures. That's the telling you. Just taking pictures. I'm taking pictures to take pictures because I like cool shit and I'm a photographer. I mean, what is I could be working on a story that you don't need to know about. It could be a million things that I don't have to tell you because there's something called the Fifth Amendment, right?
Okay.
Right? So do I have to answer your question? Is it more suspicious because I don't answer your question? And then the next question, do you have reasonable suspicion of a crime? That's the next question. Because if you're going to take it one step further and detain me, what searching me would be detaining me, then you would have to have reasonable suspicion of a crime. Because this here is public property. So I'll go look at the sign. I'll even look up your penal code, but I'll tell you right now, with the knowledge that I have based on the law and the Supreme Court rulings and stuff like that about public property and recording police, taking pictures of your facility, anything I want to take pictures of, even a jail facility, you can't do shit.
I don't care if you
That's the bottom line. So,
asking, hey, is there a reason why it's so cool?
and now there's a big issue because I'm telling you I'm just taking pictures.
Because you want to know why.
I'm just taking pictures.
If I was at your house taking pictures, would you want to know why?
But you're not, I'm not, I'm not at your house though. I mean, I've never even done this before. I was just out taking some pictures today, and I'm not at your house. If you were at my house, yes, I would come out and say, why are you taking pictures of my house?
Like I said, what we're going to do is I'm going to go actually snap a picture of the sign, because like I said, you're on this property, so you are subject to search if we choose to search you, because we don't know you. You are subject, okay? You're subject to search. So I'm going to go over and take a picture of the sign.
Mr. Muratalla.
What was that?
You Mr. Muratalla, correct?
Oh, I see what's going on.
Is that you? I have a letter for you if it's you.
So you're going to take a picture of the sign and you're going to show me that there's some penal code saying you can search me for whatever reason you want. Is that your personal phone? Hey, is that your personal phone? Both of you guys. Personal phone or not? Company phone or personal phone? You have to answer. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because that's now a public record, and if I want to request it, I can. Is that your personal phone or company phone?
Well, when you go to that, you can do that.
No. Is that, I need it for the record. Is that your personal phone or a company phone?
When you make that
And what's your badge number?
I don't need to provide that. You already have.
Yes, you do. What's your badge number? You have to give me your name and badge number. I believe in your policy. It says your identification has to show. Is there nobody else in this department named Seha?
No.
There's nobody else in this department with the last name Seha. That's what you're saying.
Correct.
Well, all right. What's your name and badge number?
I'm Sergeant Hector Bautista, badge number 41.
Hey, why don't you teach this guy how to identify? What's your name and badge number? No, hold on. I'm gonna get all your identities first. Name and badge number? No. Name and badge number.
Before we go any further,
No.
we need to state
name
your
and badge
business.
number. No, I don't.
What is it?
What's your name and badge number?
Why are you here? How can we help you?
Davis, badge number?
15.
What's your name and badge number? I'm not going to converse with you until I get everybody's identification here. So that's the bottom line. Name and badge number.
Freeman 115.
Okay. What's your badge number?
I don't need to provide his badge
What's your
number.
badge number?
You already have my name.
Are you you're refusing to identify yourself?
I already identified myself.
You're supposed to give your name and badge number, and it's supposed to be showing like yours are. Where's your name
How can we
tag?
help you, sir?
Aren't you supposed to have a name tag on?
How can we help you?
What can we do for you?
But you are in uniform. You have a badge on. That's uniform. Where's your name tag?
How you doing, ma'am? How can we help you? You're not telling us
This
anything
is
other
fucking
than
crazy.
being argumentative with this.
Well, I was taking pictures. You could have left me alone and went back to work, babe. That's it.
Yeah, because you're
Would have been simple.
This is a secured area.
I went from taking pictures to having to record like 10 minutes into the conversation because now I'm getting surrounded and shit. I don't understand the purpose for it.
Why is it that you're taking pictures? Or are you just out
I'm
here
taking pictures.
for what?
Taking
For-
pictures.
Are you conducting an investigation or something?
Taking
Or-
pictures.
But for what purpose, though?
I'm taking pictures.
So you want us to help you, but you don't want to help us, right?
And I've explained this
It's
to your
gotta be- it's
officers.
gotta be a
I
two-way
haven't asked
street,
for
man.
your help at all. You guys can go back to work.
But we're concerned because we have secured people.
Okay,
coming in and
so
out of
so
here.
just make it clear. I'm not asking for your help.
Okay.
But if I ask a question, yeah, you're required to answer it because why? Do we know? Do you know that information? Why you're required to give your name and badge number and provide service to us? Do we know that?
What can we help you with?
But I'm just asking, do we know that
what can we help you
information?
with?
It's because you're a public servant, right? And I can choose not to answer the questions. Why? Because I'm a private citizen, right? I cannot answer you if I want. So it shouldn't be this big thing and this guy being a jerk for no reason. You don't have to be an asshole. You could give me your name and badge number. You can be professional and represent your department like a professional, right? But you're not. So you are a problem. Let's see what it says. I saw this sign. Is this the sign you're talking about?
Here, there's another sign right here.
Well, is this the sign you're talking about? Let's take a picture of that sign. Here, this sign says what? Unauthorized vehicles parking will be towed. It says nothing about people.
Yeah, you see this over here?
I'm not past that, but that also doesn't say anything about not going back
Well,
there.
Deputy Powell's coming back over here.
Let me ask you a question. Is that if I wanted to drive back there to go visit somebody at the jail, could I do that?
Well, that's not the jail.
Well, wherever it's
juvenile
at.
Detention facility.
And if I wanted to go visit somebody at juvenile detention facility, could I drive back there and do that?
If that's
could you drive back? You could drive back okay, there. Publicly accessible. If I wanted to walk in here, am I able perfectly to walk in here?
That's not the point.
Publicly accessible.
Here, Deputy Powell's got the information.
Where'd you get that picture from?
Right there.
Where? Down there? I'm not past that.
But you're on the grounds of
negative.
Listen.
I'm not past it. I am at the sheriff's office. You understand there's border lines? So when you get past that sign, that's why that sign's back there and it's saying warning, once you pass this sign, you're subject to this and that. I'm not past that sign, I'm over here. This is a sheriff's department. Anybody's allowed to come here and it's publicly accessible. So try again.
Here's the deal.
Try again, babe.
See? You're not talking.
Okay, talk to me. Here, I'll be quiet. Go ahead.
What's the use? I've tried to talk to you. Okay, I've tried again, and you keep on interrupting. So, what's the use?
Can I go now?
No.
The problem is you're giving me problem is you're giving me unlawful orders. No. You're trying to direct me about things I have to do that I don't have to do. No, you stop. You're not in control. Keep it. Hey, keep it down when you speak to me. Okay.
I haven't ordered you to do
yes, you guys are. He's ordering me to leave. You guys are a unit. You got him. You guys are a unit.
I'm ordering you to stay away from the secured facility.
I can be next to the. This is not a secured facility, and I can be next to that fence all I want.
All right. Well, have a good day, man.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. I'm glad we got through that. Why did it take that?
This one kicks off as a simple First Amendment audit outside the Yolo County Sheriff's Office. Public property, publicly accessible, nothing illegal. The auditor is calmly taking photos when deputies rush in, demanding answers, names, and explanations for something that needs none. Right away, officers start playing games. You can take pictures, but you can't. It's public, but also private. You're subject to search and for no reason. Total nonsense. They repeatedly threaten searches, ID demands, and removal without reasonable suspicion, without a crime, without a statute. The auditor stays calm, stays firm, and does exactly what educated citizens do. Asks one question over and over, what law am I breaking? And they never answer. Instead, more units show up, sergeants, detectives, all circling a man with a camera who refuses to be bullied off public property. Eventually, reality hits. One by one, they back off, units leave, supervisors disappear. This is what real accountability looks like. Calm resistance, knowledge of the law, and proof that when citizens know their rights, unlawful police intimidation collapses fast.
Excuse me. Huh? Excuse me. No. You can't go that side. You're not working here. You can't go that side and do that. I'm not an employee.
You should close this door then.
You can't go. Excuse me. You're not allowed to go that side. You can't.
I can't go upstairs?
You can't.
Unless you're receiving services.
I could go
You
upstairs.
can film all you want here. You can't go upstairs.
Why not?
You can't go.
This is all public. You coming?
You can't go anywhere else right now.
I can't.
Unless you're getting services. That's what we're
Who
here.
said that? And I am getting services.
What services are you getting?
I don't know if I telling you.
Okay. You're here to film. I know when you guys are the auditors who do the filming and everything.
What guys? What are you talking about?
You know, we're not playing this game.
What are you talking about?
We're not playing this game.
I don't know what you're talking. Are you kidnapping me right now?
I'm not kidnapping you. I'm
Okay.
not holding you against you or anything.
Okay.
You're
I'll
free
just
to
take this
film and
stairs.
everything. You can't go up there.
Yes, I could.
Because you're not getting services.
I can go upstairs and conduct business.
All right, I'm gonna have to stop you. No, I'm gonna have to stop you.
Why?
Because there's confidential information. We have signs posted that
It's
you can't
still
record.
public.
It's public when you are receiving services. As you
It's
recording,
still. I just told you I'm
you're in the
receiving service.
what
Didn't I tell
services
you
are-
that? I said I'm
okay.
conducting business.
Did you go to any of the sides?
I have a right to
Did you
conduct
go to
business
any
in
other
this
sides?
building. What's your name and badge?
Lassane 1153.
Why are you
Record
yelling?
this so you can understand
Why are you
what
yelling?
I'm telling you.
Why are you yelling?
You're not authorized to go upstairs unless you're receiving services. We're
I
not
just
gonna
told
go
you.
through this.
I just told you I'm
We're
conducting
not gonna go
business.
through this.
Is it public or private?
It's private unless you receive
No,
services.
it's not. It's public. It's public.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's just one of those auditors who wants to claim their position.
You know your chief of police? You know your chief of police?
Yes.
I know her. I know
Oh,
her
no,
very
it's fine.
well.
Yvonne's already in the phone.
I know your chief very well.
Understood. So if you want to go to Gotham and report that, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna go straight to your
Go ahead.
headquarters.
You can go straight to the head. You can
I'm
go to
actually
the
not
mayor's
even.
office as well.
I'm not even going. I'm just gonna send her this video.
Go ahead. 100%. You can do so.
Yeah. She promised me that all her officers
Yeah,
would
she
be
did
polite
promise
and
that. Okay, I
professional.
understand.
Yeah. So why you stopping me
You
from
understand what the
going to
service
public
is,
areas?
You understand that.
You understand what public access
what
is, right?
service-
You know what public access
Do you
is, right?
understand what this building is?
Do you understand what public access
Do you
is?
understand what this building is?
It's a clinic.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, right? You go to the DMV. It's a public building, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you just walk anywhere you want to? Can you walk in the testing area without you actually receiving testing for the DMV?
I've done it
So if
multiple
somebody
times.
said, let me go get a permit test,
I've done
can you
it.
just walk
I've
in
done
and
it
record?
multiple times.
Can you just walk in to record somebody testing
I've done it multiple times.
in their public space?
In their public
While they're
space.
taking the
That's
test,
what you
rating,
say.
While they're writing the test.
That's right. In
Okay,
their
so
public
go ahead.
space. They're going to be taking tests in the lobby.
Get to-
They're going to take
They
tests in
have
the
a room for
lobby.
that, don't they?
Right.
Upstairs they have
And
a room for
there's
that.
signs, right?
And
That
it's
say
private.
authorized
There's
personnel
no
only,
recording up there.
testing
Unless you're receiving
only.
services.
There's signs, right?
Unless you're receiving service.
This is public access. The elevator takes me upstairs. That's public access. And if I want to go upstairs and get information, I can do that. Can I not?
What information? What information? do you
Right.
want?
I can do that
I'm
on my
asking you,
own.
what
I can do that
information
on my
do you
own. And you're stopping me from
See,
conducting
that's the problem with
business.
you guys recording this, right? You come
Why
in
do you
here
keep saying you
acting-
guys? I'm by
That's-
myself.
That's the problem.
And I'm good guy
You're
activism.
not the-
I'm by
exactly.
myself and I'm good guy
Understand.
activism.
Nice to meet you.
You'll know
At
me.
the same
You'll know
time,
me.
Yeah, I know you. I've seen your
Yeah,
YouTube videos.
yeah, you'll
It's
know
all
me.
over, trust me. I even watch your videos myself.
Yeah.
But at the same time, all I'm asking.
I didn't
what
release that
services
video
do
of
you
me
need?
me and your chief of police. I didn't release that yet.
You had a video with you?
Yeah. Spoke to her for 45 minutes. And she promised me that her officers will respect my rights in these Department of Health and Mental
All I'm
Hygiene.
asking, what services do you need?
I don't need to tell you that. I told you already. I'm gathering
That's
public
all you're talking about.
information.
But see, the thing is this. When you
I'm
go into-
allowed to access public areas. If there's a sign that says authorized personnel only, I respect that. I don't go in private areas. But it's publicly
You understand that
accessible.
once you access certain places of the public, they are doing information that.
Whose job is it to keep that private? It's not my job. What if I wasn't recording?
But you have to fill out
What if I
information.
wasn't recording?
You're filling out information.
Are they going to be saying people's private information out
We
loud?
have signs posted upstairs. If you want to come upstairs, you are glad to come upstairs.
I'm gonna have a
You
right
want to come
to.
upstairs? Come on. And I'll show you where you cannot.
I'm
record.
taking the elevator.
All right. Yeah.
I suggest you be on your best behavior.
Now you're going ahead and making threats and thinking that, oh yeah, you've got to be best on behavior.
I made a
You're
threat
saying that
or I
I'm-
made a
go ahead.
suggestion?
Go ahead. That's not a suggestion.
Yeah, you're
That's
in
a threat.
uniform right now. Working.
Yes.
You're a peace officer.
Understood.
So
I'm
that
glad
means
you
you're
know
held
who
to
I
a
am.
higher standard, right?
We all held to higher.
And you're on camera,
That is nice.
right? So like I said, I suggest you be on your best behavior. Do your job the right way.
And what's going to happen with that? Okay, like
I
you said,
told you
you're
what I'm
going to
gonna
make a
do.
report to the chief.
I told you
right?
I'm gonna send her this video.
Okay, understood.
Straight to her email. She said, if you have any
Yourself in.
issues with
Come
my
on, let's go.
officers,
Come on.
she said, if you have any issues with my officers, you let me know. You call me directly. I said, no problem. Then she told me about those.
couldn't wait.
She told me about those survey cards that you're gonna have in every lobby. She said, I don't even have to ask you for a complaint form. The survey cards, just ask you for a survey card.
I understand.
Yeah, I might need one of those. You have those available, right? The survey cards?
At this location, no.
It should be at all locations. That's what she promised me. All locations.
This is the only right here you can film.
Let me see. Waiting area, restrooms. So I could go to the restroom, right? See, where I can't go is the exam rooms. I can't go in nobody's exam room. That's private. That's a private area. This, I can't go in there. That's a private area. I can stand here and record through this window. I can be in the public hallways. And I don't record private people. I don't. That's me personally, because they're here for certain reasons, and I don't put them on camera. You know who I put on camera? Public employees. You say you see my videos, right?
All the time.
So you should know. See that? That's a sign. Employees only beyond that point. Let's see how y'all maintain the facility, see how y'all treat the public. Was this?
You see the sign posted up right there?
Where?
No
Show me.
video, so you can't record past this area.
Past where? Where you see that at?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's just a sign. That's not a law.
It is a sign.
Yeah,
The
but it's not
building
against
that
the
says
law.
You cannot record.
It's not against the law to record in public buildings. It's against the law to get to use people's medical information. That's
I
against the
understand
law.
that, so that's
Yeah.
why there's no recording of pictures.
No, but it's your job. It's your
It's
job.
not my job, nothing. It's not
It is
my
because y'all
job.
HIPAA certified. I'm not HIPAA certified.
Okay, you understand that you're going
Right.
into a public building if you have
That's
information.
fine. Yeah. What if I go into a social security office and somebody says their social security number out loud? Am I committing a
You
crime
can just
because I
record
heard
the
it?
video, just
Am
get
I
your
committing a
video,
crime
get
because I
your
heard this is
get your
social?
services and-
All right, so just be quiet. Do your job. You know I could be here all day, right?
No, you can't. Unless
Yeah, I
you're getting
could.
services, you cannot be here all day.
I told you I'm conducting business.
You're not conducting no business.
I am.
You can leave. There's people working. You can leave.
I'm sorry, this is a confidential clinic. You cannot be recording.
This is a public area.
No,
Let's
it's
go.
not.
Let's go.
Confidential.
Let's just-
No,
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The public can come up here and get condoms, right?
And then let's leave.
Can I come up here and get condoms?
You can take them
I
downstairs.
could, right?
Sir, leave the area.
Because you're about to be conducting
Leave the
social
area,
conduct.
please. It's
No.
a confidential clinic. Do not
Miss, you need to
take
Miss, you need to
No,
de-escalate. You need to calm
You
down.
need to leave.
There's no crime here.
What you need, and that's it.
I'm
It's
doing
gonna
that.
Be disorderly.
I'm
In a
doing
minute,
that.
That's gonna be a crime.
Yeah. Then I'll sue you.
Go ahead.
For violating
You can
my
have
rights.
this recorded. You can post this on YouTube. It's gonna be
Yeah,
disorderly.
yeah, yeah.
That's
How's it disorderly? He is. He's a peace officer.
It's okay.
It's disorderly to get condoms?
I need for you to, there's condoms downstairs. Can you leave
Yeah,
that
but
area?
I'm here already. Who's your supervisor, miss?
Sir, leave my area, please.
This is our area. Thank you. What's upstairs?
No.
Why not?
Let's go.
Okay. Go ahead, lead the way.
Go ahead.
I don't trust you behind me. How? Who's her boss? Who's her boss?
She is the boss.
Well, she's the clinic manager. There's somebody above her.
Nah, she's the boss.
All go to Gotham. You have all the information. You're activist. You know everything. You know about the Department of Health. You know
I'm
about.
just trying to see if you guys will give me the information, be polite.
Again, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You come in here already recording. We need
You and her
information.
have yet to be
That is
polite.
fine.
This
We've
whole
been polite.
interaction.
It's not
No,
about
you
being
have
polite
not.
at this
No,
time.
you
What
have
services
not.
do you need?
No, you have
You have
not.
no business. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, I need to file. I want to file a
You have
complaint
no.
on her.
All right. I'll give that.
Do I do that through your chief or do I do it through who? Gotham?
Department of Health.
So you're saying that I can't access the public areas of this building?
Unless you are receiving services. And
Why
this
do
is
you say
being
that?
recorded as long as
Why do
you're
you say
receiving
that?
services. Because all Department of Health, the mental hygiene buildings are not the same. They do different functions. From food protection. You're taking a food test, you're getting your food license. Have you received sexual health services? This is one of the services. You want to get your birth certificate? Go to Worth Street, get your birth certificate.
Okay.
You know
so
about
there
the
is
operation.
there is public access areas, right?
When you are receiving services, those will
Or-
be public access.
Or conducting business.
Exactly. Are you receiving
I
services
told
or
you
conducting
no.
business?
I told you I'm.
You're not conducting
You
business.
see that I'm conducting
Recording
business.
a video is not
It's
conducting
official business. It is.
For you it is.
It is.
Yes, for you
for the
it is.
Supreme Court, for Americans.
Yeah, the Supreme Court already knows about this. Let's
Yeah,
leave it.
they-
So
they-
come on, it's a government building.
Right. So I can record in public areas.
Only when accessible. Only on certain places. You
Right,
can't
this
do
is
it everywhere.
accessible, right?
Okay, so you can record
And
it.
I'm watching you.
Okay, understood.
Right. So I can stand here all day and watch you.
Fair enough.
Right?
You getting paid, I'm getting paid.
You're getting paid by me though.
Okay, fair enough.
So I mean, she called the police. Why did she call the police?
Again,
There's no crime here.
no, but the thing is, because it's sexual health clinic, people are real sensitive about, you know, what it is. I understand that, you know, you're recording certain things, but just seeing a camera alone where somebody's filling out information, they're in a waiting room, they're thinking, oh my God, what? I don't want to show my face because it could be somebody that they know or whatever. That's why everything here is confidential. When you come in, we just ask for service you need. A or B, everything is confidential. Your number.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to put put a name to a face or anything like that. So just for people, you know, I don't have.
No, I
problem
understand that.
recording.
That's why I'm saying I only wanted to visit the publicly accessible areas.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
while I'm in those areas, I don't put private people on camera.
That's
I
why-
record in hospitals all over the city.
Yeah, I saw you with the hospital.
And
but that's why
even
with
when
the
I'm in
second-
hospitals, I can't. There's certain areas that I can't go, like
Yeah.
a patient's room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's why with the second floor, that's why I was pushing you away because when I hesitating you, because again, that's right there. Them in the waiting room.
But as you
already.
see, I didn't record nobody in the waiting
Yeah, I
room.
know, but people already watching.
And
you,
if they
like,
come, you
so-
tell them, hey, you know,
Yeah.
he's allowed to record. He's not recording any of you.
That's what I'm making sure. You
And
know, I know you
that's
respect
that's where
all
you
that, know.
de-escalate the situation. Like
Yeah, I understand.
everybody has a right to record in
But
public.
just here, you know, with that specifically, people come in.
So how come you didn't tell her not to call law enforcement? There's no crime here.
You know, anybody gonna? They probably even some people who are sitting in the waiting room probably called as well. You know, they gonna do it.
Well,
I can't tell them not to do that. That's what they do. But
well, there's no crime here. I don't commit crimes, so. But we'll wait around. Hopefully they come and honor their oath. So I think I want to see some FOIA requests.
okay, yeah. So right now we don't have that again. Okay. I told you earlier. We don't
Do you have a
that.
pen and paper?
Yes. Sir.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I think you need an actual loose safe because I'm gonna.
You want the whole?
I'm gonna
Oh,
request.
you want to write it down?
No, because I only have my hands are full.
All right, I got you.
I'm gonna request a copy if I get a copy for my records, and then you would forward the original to the headquarters.
Correct.
Yeah. So I guess you wanna open it up so you
It's
use the
gonna be
full
long?
paper? Yeah.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Well, not too long. It's the proper way because it's a full sheet of paper. I'm requesting name, title, and salary.
Okay, main title.
Name, title, and salary of the clinic manager.
Patrick,
Clinic manager.
call him. One person, yeah.
Let's step to the side because I don't want to get just people coming in.
No. Yeah. Well, yeah. My clinic manager called. Just recording.
Okay.
Right now he's one of the activists doing the auditors and everything. He's just been recording. So there's certain places that he knows that he can't be and everything.
As long as you're fine. You know where you can and can't record.
Yeah. So right now he wants just a FOIA request. I'm gonna do that for him.
All right, sounds good.
Can I get your business card before you go?
Sure.
Thank
I
you.
left mine in the car. I'll
You
go
can just
grab
write yours on his.
it. Okay, you sure? Because I'll
Yeah.
go grab it and just give it to you.
No, that's fine. I guess the lady felt uncomfortable because I was recording, which is it happens. What's your command? 10? Is that near
What
here?
did you say?
230.
Your command?
We work at the
230
10th precinct in
West
Chelsea.
2.
Right over there. 20th between 7th and 8th.
I've never been there before.
It's 230.
That's a
West
good
Road.
thing. You don't want to be there.
I visit you guys a lot. So I just want her name, title, salary,
Okay.
all public information contained within her file. The same for the director of the clinic.
My email.
I don't want to get people on camera.
Myself, that's my partner.
Thank you.
So everything else is under control? You guys,
Yeah, there's no
like
crimes
you
here.
said, you know where you can and can't record?
Yeah. So far everything else is good.
All right.
Okay.
Right here, clinic manager right here.
How are you? Hey, how are you? We're good? Okay, thank you.
I mean, you called them,
I sure did.
so speak to them. They're here for you.
All right, enjoy your day.
Take care.
This video takes place inside a publicly accessible Department of Health clinic, where the auditor walks in calmly to gather public information and pamphlets, something any member of the public is allowed to do. Almost immediately, staff and security take issue with the camera, demanding explanations, questioning motives, and trying to control where he can and can't stand. What follows is a familiar pattern. You can record, but not hear. But that's not the law. The auditor stays composed, repeatedly explaining a simple truth. Public areas are public, recording is legal, and private information is the responsibility of the agency, not the citizen. Despite that, staff escalate, block movement, threaten disorderly conduct, and even call the police without a crime, without a violation, without authority. When officers arrive, the tone finally changes. Once the facts are laid out, it becomes clear this was never about safety or confidentiality. It was about discomfort with accountability. The auditor submits a lawful public records request, gathers the information he came for, and leaves on his own terms. No arrest, no charges, no broken laws, just another example of how knowledge, calm resistance, and a camera expose unlawful gatekeeping inside public buildings.
sir.
How's it going?
Hey. Just kind of getting a quick idea what you might be doing right now.
You're trying to get a quick idea of what I might be doing right now?
Yes.
Like, do you mean like outside of filming?
So yeah, while you're filming the area,
yeah.
I'm just wondering why.
Oh, you're just wondering why?
Yes.
Does it really change anything, or?
Well, we had a few people call. They were concerned. They just wanted to. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm just filming, man. Everything you can see. That's it.
Cool. I just want to make sure that you're safe because right now you're in a kind of a more dangerous position. Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. So that's like a safety concern for me.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Because right now you're on the edge of the road, and God forbid I don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Do you have an ID on you by chance?
Do I have an ID on me?
Yes, some form of identification.
For what?
So I can identify you, so I know who I spoke with.
I'm good. You can identify me as good citizen.
Okay. Is there a reason why you are taking a video?
Is there a reason why you just came up and asked me for my ID? Like that really doesn't make any sense.
I'm speaking with.
But why do you need to do that?
So I can document who I spoke with.
Right, but okay. All right. What do you need to get someone's identification, usually?
I just need to speak. I just want to identify you just so I know who I spoke with.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, sounds good. Anything? Can I help you with anything else, or?
Just trying to figure out why you might be filming the bank.
All right.
Do you care to answer that question?
Well, then if that's it, then you're all good. You're dismissed.
You don't want to tell me why you're filming the bank and filming the ATM area and possibly
not really. When you just came up to me and asked me for my ID, and you're, no, I really don't. I really don't want to get into it.
There's no law saying I can't ask you for your ID.
Absolutely. No law telling me I can't tell you no, right?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
So right now, I'm just looking to speak with you, just to have a conversation here.
All right.
Do you care to answer why you're filming a bank account, including ATMs and individuals at the bank?
What I'm just like I'm just trying to get into like what you're getting at here, like down the road, like what's the point? Like why? Why does the why matter for you specifically?
Just trying to figure it out.
Right, but are you just you're doing that because people are curious?
Well, people were concerned.
All right, I'll make you a deal. How about this? If you want to go and ask this guy right here why he's driving a white truck because I'm concerned and I'm curious, and he gives you a valid reason and a valid, reason as to why he's driving a white truck today, then maybe I'll consider having a conversation about why I'm filming.
Right now, more so, I'm concerned of where you are.
Right. Yep.
I don't want to in my opinion, you're at risk right now.
Right.
You're on an unsteady ground with high traffic area.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So, again, if you want to film, legally you can film outside of businesses.
I know. Thank you.
But I'm more concerned about your safety right now. If you would care to just move down to a safer location.
I will, as soon as I'm done. I will.
Just think.
Just think. Just think. Interesting words to leave with.
In this clip, a cop approaches a citizen legally filming from a public easement near a bank after getting concerned calls. Right away, the officer starts fishing, asking why he's filming and then casually sliding in a request for ID without any suspicion of a crime. The citizen pushes back calmly and correctly. You don't need ID just to exist in public, and curiosity is not probable cause. The officer keeps circling the same questions, trying to justify the stop as documentation and concern, while never identifying an actual law being broken. When the ID demand fails, the cop pivots to the classic excuse, it's for your safety. He suggests the filmer move, even though they're standing in the same legal spot as before. No detention, no crime, no authority to demand answers. Just another example of how quickly concern turns into unlawful fishing and how knowing your rights shuts it down.